Today on CG Off-Road, we're going to show you how to improve your Raptor's nighttime visibility and give it a more finished look. The F-150 Raptor came from the factory with a great set of LED headlights, but for some reason didn't come with fog lights. So today we're going to change that on our Raptor with this LED fog light kit. This fog light kit is designed to fit your 2017 to 18 F-150 Raptor. It comes with two heavy-duty steel brackets that bolt directly to the front bumper and mount a KC Flex LED and two Rigid Industries Amber Radiance pod lights on each side. Black bezels are also included to fill the hole in the bumper to give your truck a more finished look. For more information and pricing, click the link in the description down below. Now let's get to the install. Tools you'll need for this installation: 1/4-inch ratchet, 10mm socket, an extension, 3/8 ratchet, 13mm socket, 5mm hex key, 13mm wrench, 17mm wrench, and basic wiring tools. Okay, we're going to be working on the driver's side of the truck, so we're going to be working with our driver's side bracket. They are side specific. The first thing you want to do, if it doesn't come with them pre-installed, is install these U-clips right here onto the bracket, and then we're going to install the bezels. These bezels are side specific also. They're labeled D for driver and P for passenger side. You're just going to clip them in to the bracket, push them in like that, get them to lock in place. Okay, we're ready to install the lights now. Okay, to install the lights and to make sure that they're spaced perfectly for the bracket, it does come with hardware and instructions to properly space them. Install a bolt. And for these rigid lights, you're going to install the thick washer, the spacer, then the thin washer, and put that onto the bracket. Then on the back side, use a thin washer and nut. And do the same thing for the other rigid light. Then with this KC light, you just want to use one of the thin spacers to space it out. And then use the KC hardware to secure it. And tighten everything down. These rigid lights can be tightened with a 13mm socket and wrench. Tighten the KC light with a 17mm wrench. This can now be installed onto the truck. The kit comes with this rubber seal that you put around the edge of the bumper right here to protect the bracket from scratches. Okay, our fog lights can now be installed. To install this fog light bracket, we're going to be working with two factory holes in the bumper, one here and one here. Now for this hole, you don't need to drill it out, but it will make it a lot easier if you can drill this hole out or file it out just to make it a little bit bigger. To install the bracket, just lift it up, get it behind this plate, and install the innermost bolt first. Once you get the bolt started, do not tighten it all the way. Get the next bolt in, and then you can tighten both of them. Okay, now just repeat the same process for the other side of the bumper, then you can move on to wiring. To make wiring up these lights a lot easier, we do recommend purchasing the wiring harness that we offer. It comes with 3 connectors on each side to plug into all 3 lights, and then it has this purple wire, and this will operate the backlights on the Amber LEDs. And we're going to hook this wiring harness up to our auxiliary switches right here, so to work with the factory Raptor switches. So these are the factory wires for the Raptor switches. They're located right in this area, and they might be covered with some loom. Okay, so these are the factory wires for the Raptor auxiliary switches. They're located right in this area, but they might be covered with some loom. This is where we're going to run our red power wire and our purple wire to. You can run them to whichever switch that you want. We're going to pull the wiring harness up from the bottom right near the battery, and then we'll connect it to both sides of the bumper. Once you wire up the harness the way you want, pull it along the bottom of the bumper and plug in all your lights. Okay, so we got our LED fog light kit installed in our Raptor, and I have to say I love the way they look. The amber backlight really adds a killer look at night, and it's gonna add a lot of visibility when you're on the trail too. Installing it's really not that bad. It should take you about 2.5 hours, and before you know it, you'll be heading off-road.